Now, unfortunately, I already know that some people are going to take this video the wrong way, and I don't know, it is what it is. It's the internet. That's just the way these things go. But I do want to have a somewhat serious conversation about the fact that GTA 6 could get delayed by the coronavirus. Now, obviously, we don't even have like a date at all for GTA 6. So realistically, this would be an internal delay at Rockstar. But considering all the leaks and rumors over the last week that's, stating March 20th or March 25th might be an announcement, I don't know, may not happen. That's kind of just what I want to talk about in this video. And first and foremost, before you even get into like the GTA stuff, obviously, look, make sure you're not being an idiot with this whole thing going around. There's a reason all of these sporting leagues are shutting down and most other things are following suit. Like, it's kind of serious. And again, I'm not trying to like take away from that with this video, but I wanted to again just discuss this whole topic, and hopefully we can have some discussion in the comment section. But it's gonna be YouTube, so God knows what's gonna be down there. Now, the reason I'm even really making this is because Nintendo actually did come out and say that the production of one of their new Switch consoles was going to be affected and delayed actually because of the coronavirus. And that's what's being said in this article. But the thing is, this article was posted about 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 weeks ago. So this was before everything got real crazy. And if things continue to get even crazier, even though they're months away, the Xbox One Series X and the PS5 could also be getting delayed. And the reason is because a lot of the production happens in China, and if people aren't working, then obviously these things aren't getting produced and there's nothing to buy. So Microsoft and Sony, if there's nothing to push out, it might end up delaying the console releases until 2021, when hopefully everything has sort of passed over. Now with GTA 6, obviously that's not a console, like it's just a game, being coded. Things might be a little different because you can probably work from home. I don't know much about the development process, but I would say it's a lot easier to work from home developing a game than it is making a console. So maybe the coronavirus doesn't affect it as bad as some of the things that actually need to be in production, like the consoles. But still, again, if things get real bad, then they're obviously not going to be focusing on continuing to polish the game in whatever stage it's at, which would mean, unfortunately, it'd probably be getting delayed internally even more. And as far as those dates, so that guy, if you guys have been following along this whole GTA 6 saga, there was a guy on the GTA forums who seems to know stuff. He knew stuff about Red Dead Redemption 2 and predicted it correctly twice, I believe, or a few times actually. And he hasn't been banned over there, and most people that say they're some sort of Rockstar insider, they get banned relatively quickly on the GTA forums. This guy is still going strong. But someone actually dug through his posts, and early this year in January, he said March announcement, September release date, then July delay announcement, December revised released, and then another delay in November, and then March 21 of next year actual release. Now, he might have just been, a little sarcastic with this post, a little tongue-in-cheek, just because Rockstar seemingly delays everything they announce. But it is interesting how he did say March announcement, and this was like 2 months before he started getting real crazy with all of his gibberish and code and stuff over the last about week or so. But the thing is, again, tying it all together here, they're not going to announce a game in the midst of all the crisis stuff that's happening, because no one, at this point, no one cares. Like, if people are freaking dying out there, that's a much higher priority than a new video game. And you can see the same thing happening with movies. All these movies are now getting pushed back like a full year or so. So the gaming industry, I don't think, is going to be any different. And then also tack on like all of these conferences like E3 and such, they're all getting canceled. So all these publishers and people who have games to announce, now they don't have that platform to actually announce them on. Now, obviously, in Rockstar's case, they never really go to E3 and don't do that sort of stuff. But still, that's a big event that's no longer happening. And personally, again, this is all just speculation, but seeing the way things are going, it seems like the virus is potentially going to get a lot worse over the next like month or so. And if that is the case, and Rockstar did, somehow plan to release GTA 6 this year, that's for sure not happening, especially if the consoles get delayed until next year. They're definitely not releasing the game this year. But like I kind of said at the beginning, this is kind of just a discussion video to have with you guys. What are your thoughts on this whole topic? And I also did just want to make this to maybe get people's hopes down a little bit, because we might not actually see that March announcement date anymore. And of course, this is going to lead people to say, oh, that guy is a fake, shouldn't listen to him. I don't know. I kind of still believe the dude just because, again, he's gotten things right in the past with Rockstar Games before anyone knew about anything. So it will just be an interesting next couple of weeks to see what ends up happening as far as this whole saga is concerned. But again, maybe don't expect anything too soon with all the craziness that's happening in the world. I guess maybe that's the true point of this video. But I guess I will sort of say, to play devil's advocate, because I've seen some people mention this, it's like, if everyone is sort of staying home and everyone is on the internet and gaming sort of is something that you do at your house, kind of isolated from people, would Rockstar and Take-Two more specifically, would Take-Two sort of take advantage of that? And would they announce the game like while this is all happening? That's something I've seen. And honestly, look, at this point, it's sad to say that businesses, they care more about money than people's lives. And Take-Two, as well as like a lot of stocks, are going down because of the whole coronavirus. And if that continues, obviously the shareholders are going to be upset again, despite people freaking dying. Sad state we live in, but I guess it is what it is. Would they be willing to announce GTA 6, or have Rockstar announce GTA 6 in hopes that their stock goes up? I mean, again, I would hope they don't do that, but it's not out of the realm of possibilities, because at the end of the day, they're a business and they're trying to make their money. And if everyone is on the internet, maybe they do give a little teaser. Maybe they do have a little announcement and everyone's eyes will be on them, for a little period of time during this whole crisis. And if that was the case, of course, Rockstar and Take-Two would take some flack for this, deservedly, for trying to sort of take advantage of the situation. But I feel like that's kind of what Rockstar does. They take advantage, or they thrive off of controversy. Like with all their games, there's been some really big controversy, and it seems like that's what they try and do. But I don't know. This might be. I feel like this is probably too big, too serious to sort of to do that with, I guess, maybe. But I don't know. Again, crazy times we live in. I don't know what'll happen. I don't know. Again, this will be an interesting couple of weeks. But I guess that's another thing that is possible. And again, I don't want to take anything away from any of that stuff that is happening. I just wanted to make this one lone video on this topic just to explain maybe what's happening, give some updates, and show that this is kind of a realistic scenario we could see. GTA 6 getting delayed by the virus. But thank you all for watching, and again, hope you guys all stay safe. Look, we're all gamers. This is our time to shine, man. Stay inside, play games, and have fun. And don't infect other people, and wash your hands. But that's going to do it for this video. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.